Okay, there have been some questions about the acceleration worksheet that I assigned today. So the problem that people are having is that the units must match. So the first one I'm going to look at on the worksheet, if you'll look at number 3, a car advertisement states that a certain car that Emily Miller loves can accelerate from rest, so that tells you your initial velocity is 0, to 70 kilometers per hour, so your final velocity is 70 kilometers per hour in 7 seconds. So your time is 7 seconds. If you look at the equation at the top of the page, your average acceleration is going to be your final velocity minus your initial velocity divided by time. So it's going to be 70 kilometers per hour minus 0 divided by 7 seconds. If you'll look at this, hour and seconds, okay, they don't match. All of your units must match before you can do the math. So we're going to convert 70 kilometers to kilometers per second. Now, the sticks I draw is way I learned in high school. It's the same thing as if I had put parentheses around it and did parentheses all the way across for the ratios. I use a stick. It's the same thing. So 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So to do the conversion, hour crosses out with hour, minute crosses out with minute, and what you're left with is seconds and kilometers. So you're going to go kilometers per second. 70 divided by 60, because it's on the bottom, divided by 60 again, because it's on the bottom. So I would go 70 divided by 60 divided by 60. So in kilometers per second, 70 kilometers per hour is equal to 0.0194 kilometers per second. That is our final velocity. So we're going to plug that back in up here. So our average velocity is going to equal 0.0194 kilometers per second divided by our 7 seconds. So if I took that number divided by 7, our answer is going to be 0.0028 kilometers per second squared. Okay. So I could, in this case, I converted the 70 kilometers per hour to kilometers per second. I could have just as easily converted the 7 seconds to hours and plugged it in, and then my answer would have been in kilometers per hour squared. If I were converting the 7 seconds to hours, I'd basically do it the same way. 60 seconds is 1 minute. 60 minutes is 1 hour. Seconds cancel out, minutes cancel out, And my answer is going to be in hours because that's the only thing left. In this case, I would have gone 7 divided by 60 divided by 60. So my answer, my time would have been 0.0019 hours. Had I done it that way, my average acceleration would be 70 kilometers per hour divided by 0.0019 hours. This is why it is so important for you to put units. Okay, in this case, it would be 70 divided by 0.0019, and it would be a very large number. It's 36842 kilometers per hour. If I convert this to kilometers per second, it should equal the same thing as I got here. Excuse me. This number converted to kilometers per second squared would be this number. To do that, you would divide this number by 3,600 and then divide it again by 3,600 because it is a squared value. But to answer this question, this is correct and this is correct. This is the same number. It just needs to be converted. Okay. Have any other questions? I'll be on tomorrow during the office hours from 11 to 12. Come see me or just text me, and if I'm on the computer, I'll jump on and help you. Thanks a lot.